High on Life is a video game made by the same people who made Rick and Morty, and it's the first non-VR game, and it's the funniest game I've ever played, the most humorous game, and today I'm gonna review it. But be warned, this video nor the video game is for children. There are tons of gore, drugs and sexual jokes, so do whatever you want with that info.
And I sell vials of alien cum. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear when you walked over here.
If you've seen Rick and Morty, you will be familiar with the voices of the game right away. Most of the voices are by the same guy, Justin Roiland, the same guy who voices Rick and Morty. And that is the reason this game feels so fucking alive. The guns you collect talk to you a lot, saying random shit and telling jokes. But that's not the whole game. The game is a single player story game, and the plot is you're a human on a normal day, and aliens invade to kidnap all the humans to use them as drugs, either to smoke them in a human bong or putting them in some weird alien holes. You are sent on a mission as a bounty hunter by a homeless guy to kill the aliens that took humanity. If you like the video at any point, make sure you like and subscribe. Each bounty is a boss which takes place in different planets and stuff. After each bounty, you'll get money you can spend to upgrade your guns or health, or even new abilities that I won't spoil. You can also get a knife, which looks amazing to kill with. The story isn't all about killing bosses. There are also some side activities to investigate, to find more information about the bosses, which makes you go back to a location you've already been before, which really isn't a problem, because then you'll have more gear so you can explore more and get further. You'll be able to get other places you couldn't before. The progression in High on Life is absolutely amazing. You start off with barely any movement, you can just run and jump, but the more you play, the more stuff you can do, like grappling and slowing time. By the end, you would probably want to go back to the start to explore all the new stuff. The graphics look stunning on the higher settings, and they look decent on the lower ones. But I was very surprised by the creators. The graphics were insane compared to the show and the VR games. The lighting is something that stuck out for me, since the guns have faces and facial bumps. The lighting of the guns were pretty sick. A complaint I have about the game is that it isn't longer, but it makes sense because the story didn't feel empty. If it had been longer, it would be filler. This game barely had filler, but the filler it had wasn't even boring. It was conversation that had tons of humor. There is a post-game, but it's not very good since you can't even refight the bosses. Couldn't they have like a simulation thingy? If you would like to fight a boss again, you gotta replay the whole entire game. The small details of High on Life is the best I've seen yet. All of the weird shows and ads on the television, and doing meaningless objectives which really doesn't do anything at all, like getting alien cum, or giving a hand pen to an ass face. The best small detail of all is the talking. When you walk by a guy and he starts talking about some random shit, and you leave mid-sentence.
Where's my bike?
Oh yeah, you lose my bike and then you walk away. Fuck you!
Or talks about how nobody likes him.
You bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You stupid fucking prick.
Or when you're at the store and they get pissed because you didn't buy anything. When you're done with the game, you can try to collect all the collectibles, but then the game doesn't feel as alive, because you're done with the story, and the guns talk about your current objective, but you don't have one, so they barely talk. I can't really think of anything I didn't like about the game, except it being too short for how much it costs. The game only took me about 10 hours to complete, which is really short, but I was trying to collect stuff, so it's probably shorter. But if you're looking for a fun and funny experience, this is the way to go. I would actually recommend that you buy an Xbox Game Pass subscription for a month, so you don't have to pay the full price for the full experience. It's a lot more beneficial because then you can pay like $10 instead of 60 USD for the entire game. Another thing that is really comedic is that the guns break the fourth wall a lot.
Try hitting the button on your screen. I can't say the name of the button because I have no fucking clue what kind of controller or keyboard you're using.
They talk about real life. The guns are crystal clear that this is a game. High on Life is worth buying if you like Rick and Morty humor. If you like the video, you should definitely subscribe and like, and maybe share with friends if you think they need to see it.